I'm just going to quickly show you how I was looking at the market. Obviously, the other day, I think it was Tuesday morning when I got long, it was this area is where I had interest, right? So I was looking at, we've got these 4-hour lows here before we impulsed higher, and also we've got the same area, like it's the same price range between what 2612.5 and 2621.5, right? So I would consider this a difficult area of like a difficult fucking area of price to get through. You can see on the 4-hour we wicked it. So on that first wick, going down to the lower time frame, you can see how it came down, but there was so much support here. So now we've seen our area on the higher time frame. So we've gone to the hour and we can see that's quite an aggressive pullback for something that you would consider if it's gonna break through it, right? Like, because markets need to go up to buy, to find sellers to push through the buyers. If there's too many buyers at that level, if too many people interested in gold at that level, it's gonna have a 5-minute candle like this. That's an $11 5-minute candle. You know, they don't happen all the time. So in this area now, when I've woken up at 8 in the morning, so here, literally I've woke up here, I've seen that the price has come back into this range, the top end of the range of these 5-minute candles for this low, and it's pushed away from it again. So trading is just a case of being right or wrong and making sure your wins are considerably bigger than your losses. So I thought it was safe to assume that getting in on the pullback here, if this never pulled back, I probably would have missed it, right? But it pulled back in and it gave me an opportunity where what I'm risking to what I could potentially reward from it is so great, I'd be a fucking idiot not to take it. So I got in at 15 here. My stop was at the low here, 10.5. My target for this, I was expecting at least a 50% retracement from this lower high to the lower here. And I mean, look, we basically got that to the T and it looks like it's selling off. Who knows? It might come into 30 and push up higher, but you know, that's for tomorrow morning. I'm done for the day. We'll see. I'm going to wake up, see how price has behaved, and that will determine my bias for that day. And even if I think overall, like, I'm not aiming for these stupid large targets. Like that was only a very nice target because we had a $120 sell-off the day before. And you've also got to consider fundamentals in this. Like we still got the war tensions. Yes, we had the big sell-off because we found out Trump's getting the vote. Like, Trump's going to be in, he's going to save the world, he's going to fix everything. But Joe Biden and the Democrats do not want a peaceful transfer of power. They want to fucking hand him a mess. So it makes him look bad. So they're going to start wars in it leading up to the point where they're meant to be handing over the presidency, because they just want to fuck everything up just to be assholes. That's just what they are. They're assholes. And they're stupid. So they now started this war. Global fears are still well intact. So why the fuck did we have a $120 sell-off in one day? This never happens. Like, this is so rare. You know, like, you're going to expect some sort of retracement. Similar to like what happened here. Big sell-off, retraced, and then it tanked. As soon as you see it find a bottom somewhere, like this, I probably would have gone long here. But by the point it would have come up, if I was targeting the underside, I mean, I wouldn't have targeted there, because that's a bit dangerous. Because you're betting that price is going to get right to there. Like, no, I would consider maybe even to the bottom of this wick here, on this side here. But see, I would have taken this as soon as I was in $6 profit. $5 profit, I've gone break even. I'm not taking a loss here. And then when it's come down here, I probably would have taken this on the pullback down. So where now buyers push this up so hard, when it's come back down, I'm thinking it's worth my risk to reward. I'm risking $6. And if I think we can at least get to the, I mean, even then, that's not great. But I mean, I would have taken that. I would have taken that. In hindsight, it doesn't look good, but I would have taken that. But let's be honest. I would have been up $10. I would have gone break even, and boom, I wouldn't have lost another trade. And then you wait for it to find the bottom. You wait for it to consolidate. Obviously, I got a level here. When you see price start consolidating and moving sideways like this and then pushing away from it, like I was saying about that on the 5 minute over here last time. Now on the 1 hour here, it's touched into the top of this range where it broke, where price broke away from it. It's touched into it and moved away. So one of these pullbacks, anywhere here would have been good to buy if you just kept your stop at the low. And ideally, I mean, usually I treat some accounts differently because I have different rules for certain accounts. But I say I would have been like, you know what? I'm going to target. I mean, that's still a crazy move. That's $30. Like, even if you used to target, look, the underside of this from here, even if you got a bad entry and you got in at 70, you're still catching $15 to $20, risking anything from 5 to 10, depending on how good your entry was, right? And then during all this period would have been very difficult. I mean, I would have been looking here as an area of interest to short. I mean, but that, look, that's a strong breakaway. Maybe on a retest here, but there's no real reference point there. So that wouldn't have been no good. Here, this would have been a good one, right? So here you see prices going. It's blown through these ranges now. Pretty safe to say if we're gonna have a reversal, it should have happened already. So now it's blown through this, what is this, 26, yeah, 26.40. No, sorry, 26.26, right? So it's blown out of there. It's come down fucking heavy, right? But price is just consistently, hour after hour, there's one red candle in this whole ladder up. It's just consistently moved out. As it's come down, remember, this is on the hourly, right? As this has come down aggressively, and we've held up here, right? You should be looking, even if you get in late, if it's held up here at these lows again, you should be looking to buy that. And I mean, worst case scenario, I'd be getting out a $10 move. I'd be getting out here. That's $10 from 24, let's say. Yeah, that's not even the bottom, right? From 24 to 34. How safe is that? Boom, that's done for the day. Similar scenario here. But this is why I only trade gold, because I understand gold. I've been trading it a very long time. But it takes time. You need to look at one chart. Like, I could go to something else and it just looks like a mess. I don't know how to read it. Look at, what the fuck is this? What are all these lines? I don't use this shit. Makes no sense. So go and learn and just watch one chart that speaks to you the most. And that's what's gonna define your success. That's how you're gonna see success. Like here, right? I would be looking to get long, I said in the chat, at 30. We're gonna see now how price behaves coming into here. But I'm not in a rush, you know? I'm not in a rush to take a trade. The hourly's broken the low. This doesn't look like it's really holding up too great. We got to change up the time frames a bit. I mean, you know what? Nah, because I've got no real reference. It's like here, you got to think all this consolidation, all these bodies of candles, and this is a 15 minutes. So this is a lot of time it's spent just in this area. That is defense for you if you're getting long. Like, you've got to think, it's got to get through all of the orders that people might have put down and forgot about that got left behind. When this went up, some people left orders, absolutely guaranteed. When this price went out of here, people have left orders down here. And people's buy orders are your protection. So just try and think a bit more like not too centralized about your trading, if that's one thing I could say. Try and have a broader perspective of what's going on, as opposed to on really small time frames. Like, I only use really small time frames when things like this happen. Like, see this is probably like 2 5-minute candles. I was looking to short, like I said in the group chat, at 60. And I see this, like, it didn't happen slowly. It wasn't like, oh, chilling around over 54, 55. Like, it went from 53 and being difficult to get above this price at 54.5 at a high. Literally in the space of a 5-minute candle, it's gone up like $4 or $5. So I'm considering, right, if it hasn't moved slowly to my price, it's not really accepting it. This, to me, is a fake out. Obviously, I could have been wrong. Yes, but if I was wrong, who gives a shit? Charge it to the game. Leave it alone. Like, look for the next opportunity. Don't think about what price is doing at the moment and where it is. Look at where you're going to be interested. Don't even look at where this price is at the moment. I don't even think about that. I only look at where the price is now, like in real time, when it's gone to an area that I've already identified. So I wasn't looking, like, I got out at what, 50, 51, yeah? 51, I think I literally got out here. Literally here. See, even, look, that's another example of it as well. You could have shorted this and made money. If you was only aiming for a $10 move, and you got in at the perfect time, which fortunately I did on this, but if I'd done the same thing here, at my level, 4-hour level, I would have got that. That is exactly just over a 10, it's like an $11 move from very bottom to very top. Yes, it come out, it broke out above it, but it's a fake out. It faked you out and then dropped on news. Now, it looks like it's holding up here on the lower time frame. It's choppy, but it looks like it's holding up. But I wouldn't even, I don't care. You know, see, even now I'm looking at it and it's enticing me, thinking it's trying to speak to me. So yeah, take a trade. I'm not taking a trade. Look, and within 1 minute candle, nah, don't look good anymore. So fuck that. I'm just looking at areas, overall light areas, and then looking at price action at the time. So it's support, what I actually trade is support and resistance and price action. That is what I'm trading. And base your trading off of some fundamental basis as well. It's like, to be honest, I'm more bullish on the market than bearish. I only took the short because I told myself that's where I look to get short. That's an area of interest. And then price action showed me something. It worked out, I was right. I could have just have easily been wrong. I don't care. I'm right now, so I'm chilling. I'm only looking at the charts basically to help you and make this video for you. Unless I get an alert, which I actually need to do. And even then, if it happens today, I'm not even taking it. I'd rather wait till tomorrow, give it a few hours, see how price wants to behave, and then execute. Always be asking yourself if and when, like, always be answering if and when statements, or making if and when statements. If price goes to here, and when it goes to here, at this time, like, generally I wouldn't even be trading these hours. I usually trade early London or Asian session. I'm in the UK. I'm up at 1, 2 in the morning sometimes waiting for my entry. I put my entry on, I just go to sleep. When I wake up, I've either made money or I've lost money. Keep it so simple. It doesn't need to be no ICT, fair value gap. These guys are full of shit. If you actually watch their trading, if they showed their trading live all the time, you think these guys are fucking morons. You know? Even on the hour, look at that. That nice body, that body of consolidation. It literally whipped the bottom of it. And it rejected. There was strength. There was a lot of buyers up there, down there.